hope we're not working you too hard. What's the matter with you?
Do you remember the time you asked me to go on a cruise with you to Europe and to Greece and all those places?
Yes.
And do you remember why I didn't go?
Certainly. You told me you get seasick.
Well, I'm seasick.
Vivian, we're docked. How can you be seasick? We're practically motionless.
I know, but the boat is in the water, and somehow my stomach knows that. I can feel the rocking, even though it's very gentle.
Well, go down below and ask one of the stewards to give you something for it.
I'm not sure that's going to work.
Of course it will. You'll feel better in no time.
I'll be right.
No.
Can I ask you something, Mrs. Wheeler?
What is it now?
Well, how come nobody's invited to this wedding? Don't they have any friends?
Of course they do. A lot of friends. They just want this to be a private ceremony.
Oh, that's a shame. It's not a wedding without all your friends.
They're planning to have a big reception when they get back from their honeymoon.
Well, if I'm invited, I hope it's going to be on dry land.
It is, Vivi. Don't worry.
I guess I'll go back downstairs then and check on Miss Linden while I'm at it and see if she needs any help getting dressed.
Yeah, you do that. Tell her I'll be there in a moment.
Oh!
Iris, I'd like you to meet Judge Hackwood.
We've met before.
Huh?
I knew your husband. We met one night at the ballet. And again one night at the theater.
I do remember. Yes, it's nice to see you again.
You know, this is all quite a surprise. I never thought this old boy would marry anyone but Rena Bellman.
Ashley Linden of Savannah, Georgia will take your breath away.
Well, I'm looking forward to meeting her.
Where is Ashley?
She's getting dressed.
Is Captain Rogers around?
I believe he's down in his quarters.
I should go and say hello. We're old tennis partners.
Right
Excuse
that
me?
way. Yes.
Did Vivian tell you about Johnson?
No, she didn't. What about him?
Well, he paid a visit to your house today.
What for?
Well, I can only assume he wanted to confirm the fact that the statement that he told me was the truth.
Well, he doesn't have to do that. I've never doubted its validity for a moment.
I'm just surprised that Vivian didn't tell you about his visit.
Vivi's having a little trouble getting her sea legs. I don't think she was in any condition to tell me anything.
I just wanted to thank you, Iris, for all that you've done for Ashley and me.
I was delighted to have the opportunity. You know how fond I am of you both.
Well, especially of Ashley.
You will make her happy, won't you, Justin?
You bet I will.
I'm leaving Houston, Peter.
Oh?
Yes. Iris has fired me and kicked me out of the suite once again.
So the iron butterfly strikes again, huh? Where are you going?
I don't know. Doesn't really matter. All I know is that I'm leaving Houston.
Well. Leaving Houston. Did your problems with darling Dennis finally get to you?
It wasn't just Dennis.
Well, actually, it makes a lot of sense for you to get away for a while. Do you some good. Just take a long trip. Maybe even relocate.
Don't worry about it. I'll figure something out.
Houston never really was the place for you anyway.
Could have been if it weren't for people like you and Chris Shaw.
Look, if it's all the same to you, I'd just soon not be lumped in the same category with all the Chris Shaws.
And if it's all the same with you, I'd just as soon you left. I'm really not in the mood for this conversation.
I'm sorry to hear that. I was going to offer to help you.
Yeah, no thanks.
I have contacts a lot of places. I help you find another job, place to stay.
I don't need the kind of help that you can offer, Peter.
So proud. You know, actually, I could set you up rather nicely. Someplace exotic. I understand that Australia is the new land of opportunity.
You don't say.
Have you ever been there?
You know, Peter, there's something here that just doesn't quite add up.
Really? Why? What's that?
Why are you so anxious to get rid of me all of a sudden?
Get rid of you?
Yeah. A couple of weeks ago, you were begging me to move in with you. Now you can't wait until I'm out of town.
I just want what's best for you, Paige. That's all I ever really wanted.
Well, what's best for me now is that you get out of here so that I can finish my packing.
Sure. Glad to oblige. When are you leaving?
I have to be out of here tonight.
You don't know where you're going?
That's right. The way I feel right now, it can't be far enough away.
Well, drop me a postcard sometime.
I think we better put the air conditioning on. Whew.
The air conditioning is on, honey. It's quite cool in here.
If you'll excuse me, I think I want to go upstairs and lie down for a
I'll
while.
go with you, sweetheart.
No, it's not necessary. I'll be okay.
I don't think Rena's pregnant.
I don't think so either.
Did she tell you about her shopping spree?
Yes, she showed me everything she bought.
Ginny, did you suggest to her that perhaps she might not be pregnant?
No, I just couldn't upset her anymore, Vicky.
I've got to get her to see a doctor.
Well, I tried to talk to her, but she refuses to talk about it. You know, she could be pregnant.
If she isn't, she's going to be so disappointed. Ginny, I don't think she's going to be able to deal with it.